When it comes to really chasing one opportunity, you realize that you're focused too much on the outcome, and you realize that you have to be successful with just that outcome, or else that's really it. When you're chasing one opportunity, you're putting your eggs in one basket, and that's really the best metaphor that I can say right now. Because you have to realize whenever you're putting in too much time into like one opportunity, you realize that you're not even the one that makes the final decision. When it comes to opportunities, you want to attract opportunities and not chase them. And you need to look for opportunities that you have experience in, because I know there's things that you want to do, but then you have to realize they're looking at it based on your experience, and you have to know what you're doing as well. So that's why it's better for you to like pick things that you have experience in, because then you're like more likely to pick up the skills a lot faster. So whenever you're in a job, you think professionally, you don't really waste your time and you don't play games. But then when it comes to your personal life, you don't seem to like balance it, because when it comes to your personal life, you don't have things that you're working towards. And that's why I wanted to make clear, because I wasn't always a person that worked towards something. And it's until you put so much effort into other people and they don't reciprocate that same energy that you start to realize. So the thing is, I could say this to you, but until you actually experience it, you won't understand what I'm talking about. Because people only do things that benefit themselves. And maybe once in a while, they'll do something to help everyone else. But then it's really about what benefits yourself. So how this benefits me is because I practice my communication skills. And then I find people that want to watch my videos. So really, when you're attracting people, you're doing everything you can to be yourself, but become the best version of yourself. So when you set high standards, it's realizing that your time shouldn't be wasted. And it's better for you to work towards something. Because when you're busy, you realize that there are things that you could improve on. Like, that's why people always say there's room for improvement. And when it comes to really chasing people, you realize that you chase their attention, you chase their validation. It's really hard for you to realize when you're doing this. So that's why you need someone else to really like say this to you. When you're really trying to attract people, you have to realize that it's about people that want you. And it's important that you actually do this, because people that want you, they'll be able to at least show that they want you through their actions and not their words. Because it's one thing to say that you'll be on time, but it's another thing to actually be on time. So when people reschedule, it's because they are the ones that cancelled. And then you realize they reschedule on a time that suits you. Because if you do a time that suits them, you realize that people can change their mind. And if you know you're a person that likes to show up on time, where you arrive early or exactly on time, you realize by arriving early is on time, and on time is on time, but anything later than that, that's really late. You realize it's about how you say it and not really what you said. And I will explain what I mean, because you realize that two people can say the same thing, but it's really about how you say it. What I want you to actually think about is, because I don't normally do this, I normally treat everyone the same way. But then you realize that if you weren't attracted to someone, you wouldn't really care about the outcome, and you wouldn't really care if they just like left you. If you treat someone better than another person and it's just based on their attractiveness, everything that they do and everything that they might do which you don't like, you seem to ignore it. So it's like ignoring their red flags. When it comes to me being outside, I'm creating an opportunity for myself by also talking to people, by being outside as well, and by being in different areas. Because it helps me to at least like think of things in a different way. And even if you return back to the same areas at like a different day or time, you always see something different. So what I wanted to say, there is a lot going on today. And it's mostly about being outside, because over there it seems to be like a sports day. But then over here there seems to be like a fun fair, I believe. So basically the vans are parking in the park. And once I finish showing you that, I'm going to look for somewhere in the shade, because I feel like I need somewhere to be in the shade so I can like think clearly as well. And I don't want to be boiling hot as well, because I enjoy my walks, but then there's only so much that you can do. And when it comes to really attracting people, you have to realize you need to dress better and you need to look better as well. So the thing is, not everyone finds the same thing attractive. You realize that by looking your best and by feeling your best, not everyone's going to find you attractive. And this is something that you have to be reminding yourself constantly. It's not just you, but me as well. Like when people say that I'm not attractive, I can take it. So basically, I can go to the gym and get a better body. I can work on my social skills. And then also I can make sure that I get a haircut as well. I never really had haircuts, and when I did, it'll be like once in a while. So that's why if you're able to take care of yourself in a way that you take care of others, you realize that you can look your best. Yeah, I wanted to say this isn't my normal post, but I'm giving this a go. This is basically the backpack method, and I'm trying this out. So basically, you never know until you try, and this is the summer of no regrets. So this is really me trying the backpack method. And yeah, who knows, I might go to the beach. And what else I wanted to say is that the sun is out, so I'm out. What made me do this is because you have to be confident, and you have to be confident with your shirt on and your shirt off, and you have to be confident in yourself. So the time that you spend on yourself, you have to work on yourself. And I haven't been to the gym in a long time, but when I'm back, I'm hoping my physique can improve.